Hey everyone, it's Nicole of NicoleLeBlanc.com, and I'm here with some quick tips about sharing personal details and how to do it in a way that is not feel like you're spilling your whole life everywhere, but in a way that's actually going to help people remember you and think of you when you're not right in front of their face all the time, which is really, really important because it's not just about getting in front of your potential clients, it's also about sticking in their heads after they watch an interview with you or read an article or are not right in your Facebook group in a moment. So this is really, really important information. So I'm really excited to share it with you. So first of all, what made me think about this is last night, my dad's cousin sent me a picture of Apothic wine. And I love Apothic wine. And she was like, "Oh, I'm trying your favorite wine. You know, I read that you recommended it." And I was like, "You read my blog?" And she's like, "Yeah." She's like, she had read, I did a favorite things blog of 2017. I do my favorite things blogs all the time, once a year, not all the time, but once a year. And I included Apothic wine on it. Apothic Crush is my favorite flavor. I actually did a whole breakdown of their business, in my Facebook group, the Entrepreneur Obsessed community, but I also, had added it to the list. So one, right there, was proof that somebody read my blog and now they're telling me about it and they're connecting to something and they're out and they're thinking about me. Now, granted, this was a family member, but I just want to say, one, I was even shocked that family member read that. That meant a lot to me because, most of us in business, our families are not our ideal clients or anything, and are really not even sometimes interested in what we do. So I really appreciate that. But it also was interesting to me because I really think it's something about that I'm so specific about the Apothic wine. I'm not just like, I love wine. And the other day I did a podcast and I had recently tweaked my bio to include that I loved Apothic wine. Now, actually my copywriter tweaked it and added in something about wine, but then I edited it to change it to Apothic wine. And I'm honestly I enjoy wine, but I'm not a huge wine drinker, but I actually really am a huge Apothic wine drinker. That sounds bad, but whatever, you know what I mean? And when I was on this podcast interview the other day, when they were reading my bio, the lady was like, "Oh, Apothic wine. I love it too." And we immediately clicked and had stories and conversation about it. So it just really bonded us quickly. So when you share personal details, you're going to bond more quickly. Now, when people are listening to that podcast interview, they're going to hear our excitement about the product, and they're either going to potentially if they see that product, they may remember us. It may stimulate their memory to think of me. Or they may even go out to get that wine. Now, of course, I want them going out and signing out with me, but at least if I'm staying in front of them and they're recommending wine, and then if they drink it and having a great experience, hopefully they'll feel the need to reach out to me or tell me they got it or tell me they tried it or tell me they hate it. So it can really strengthen our relationship. And that is just by being really specific about a minor personal detail. And it's not about spilling your whole life story because I'm not good at that. You know what I mean? If you guys have taken the Sally Hogshead, I'm a Mystique. I'm not one who's going to spill all my stuff out there. My background is as a therapist. I'm used to talking about you, not about me. But this is ways to put small details out there. And the truth is, you need to get in front of bigger audiences. And if personal details that people can remember or connect to after the interview are going to help you stand out, your impact is going to be so much greater. You're going to have a greater return on investment in terms of strengthening that relationship with people. So this is very, very important. So go review your bios and think about what is a small but specific detail and try to get specific. Wine's not specific, but the Apothic wine is specific. It's little tweaks that make it important. I used to have something about the beach on there. I still might, but everybody loves the beach. It's not something that really stands out. So I want you to think about what really can stand out. You know what I mean? And really is going to make you stand out and make people remember you after the interview, make them see something and remember you after the interview. Now, I'm going to be going over this in my workshop. how to build a bigger business, you can click the link in the description to get access to this workshop and sign up and save your spot. It is only $27. It's 70% off. And I'm really excited about it. We have a bunch of people signed up, and this is a done for you live workshop. So that means if you make it live, and if not, you'll get access to the recording and my templates. We're going to be going through, we're going to be taking pauses for you to actually do the work. And so you are able to submit yourself to guest blogs and podcasts either on or right after the actual workshop. Okay, this is really, really important because it's not enough to think or have it on your to-do list, like submit yourself. If you want to get a jump start on your visibility, if you don't want to have to invest thousands of dollars in Facebook ads next year, this is the way to do it. It's getting in front of other people's audiences where your ideal clients are and presenting yourself as an expert and building that relationship with them. So I am really excited for this, and I hope you join us. So just click that link, check out the details, and save your spot. I honestly don't know when I'll do one of these again, if I'll do it again or anything like that. But if you really want to get this work done now, if this has been on your list for months, like I know it is for so many people, like let's remove it and let's get you out there and let's give you a head start into 2018 to sell more and have a bigger impact. I'm super excited. I will see you tomorrow night, hopefully.